everybody, Ciaccio here. Early Merry Christmas to everybody. Okay, today I've been wanting to make this call for a while. Today, by discussing with you what I feel is very important with everyday personal life, business life, it doesn't matter when you start, how quick you start, but the most important thing is to start. What ends up happening is that a lot of people feel that when they set goals, and when they set a goal and they don't accomplish it in the past, they're saying, why should I do it again? Because I've tried and have not succeeded. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit and think about the type of goals that you're setting. Now, here's goal number one that you probably will fail on. And I got to be straightforward with you. Let's say you're doing $10,000 a month. You start talking to some other agents, you look at the leaderboard, you see how they're doing $20,000 a month, and you're saying, next month I'm going to do $20,000, and you don't. Could you have done it? Yes. The probability is slim, for the mere fact is that you don't know what you need to do to get to that $20,000. So when you set a goal, you have to have some type of knowledge, some type of coaching, mentoring on what you can do to get from 10 to 12 to 15 to 17 before you get to 20. If you only get 15 leads a week, you've got to do a whole lot more door knocking, a whole lot more door knocking across the street, a whole lot more referrals. So why don't we sit and talk about what is the proper way to set a goal? Everybody has their own thriving concerns on how to do it. Everybody says, Joe's coming the first of the year. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to go out and buy some equipment. I'm going to start doing this here. I'm going to make a change. A lot of people do, yet a whole lot more people don't. Joe, first of the year, I'm going to quit smoking. I know smoking is no good for me. I'm just going to quit smoking because you know something? It's not good for my health. Some do, most don't. And the last one is, I'm going to lose some weight. A little bit overweight, start going to the gym again, I'm going to start losing weight. Some of us do, some of us don't. Now this is what you got to sit and think about when it comes to goal setting for us as insurance agents who buy leads, knock on doors, make phone calls, ask for referrals, and knock on the houses across the street. You have to have a set time to go to work. And what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be kind of tough on you, okay? I'm going to be straightforward on you because what ends up happening is that you think about it, Joe, I'm going to do it, I'm going to put my left foot forward, I'm going to follow through. Yet what ends up happening, you don't follow through on what you say. You don't hold yourself accountable because a lot of times you're afraid to get out of that comfort zone. Making $5,000 a month, I'm happy with that. I'm making $8,000 a month, I'm happy with that there. This is what successful people do. They're always thriving, trying, seeking, searching for ways to add money to their checking account. And the only way to do that is that you've got to do some research. You've got to study different things. Joe, you know, you kind of talked to me about doing that Medicare Advantage, but you know, those certs are a little bit of a pain in the butt, and it's just not worth my time. Well, whenever somebody throws an opportunity on you and you don't take advantage of it, is normally because, and I'm going to be straightforward, is that you don't have the desire to be better. You've got a little case of laziness. You've got a little case of it's not that important, yet you sit at home or you call me and you complain you're not making enough money. Joe, I can't afford more leads. Joe, I got a chargeback. The only way for anybody to make more money is to work harder and work longer. Joe, I'm 45 years old, and I really don't want to work 6 days a week and really don't want to work nights. Well, get out of insurance sales. Get out. Save yourself money, headaches. Save me headaches. If you do not have the desire to want to work weekends every now and then, nights every now and then, and put in a full day and a full week, you're not going to be as successful as you really want to be, because you are preventing yourself. What goes on between these two ears, this thing we call a brain, is motivated by endorphins we stimulate on our own by either hearing other people, seeing other people, and just bottom line, just wanting to achieve something better for yourself. Now, to me, for everybody on this call, should be saying, okay, what have I done in the last 12 months? What have I done in the last 3 months of my annualized production? How many leads am I buying? Based on the leads I'm buying, this is my annual production. How many doors am I knocking on? How many referrals am I getting on? You must set a goal to say, this month, I'm going to do this. Now, should you wait till the first of the year? That's a decision you have to make. We're all independent contractors. We work for ourselves, but the beauty, you don't work by yourself. I'd recommend you to start it today. Not the first of the year or the first of the week, or let me think about it, let me do this here. And what I mean is start drawing up a game plan of what you feel you need to do better. And the only way for anybody to do something better is that they first must understand that what they're doing now may not be the right thing. I'm not working enough hours. I'm not buying enough leads. I don't have enough carriers in my briefcase. I'll say it again. Medicare Advantage is the thing of the future. Lifetime renewals. The certs, they're a pain in the ass. They're a pain in the, they're a pain. Yet, what the benefits you're going to reap is unbelievable. I was at a conference this weekend with Home Office. There's a gentleman who was sitting next to me, worked for the company for a while, never done Medicare in his entire life. Never. They busted his chops. You got to do it. You got to do it. This guy is a one-of-a-kind gem. Easygoing guy, very polite, yet aggressive, a closing machine. He did 111 new applications for Medicare Advantage. Joe, how did he do it? Well, he bought more leads. He called up his older clients. The new clients he was going to see, are you aware it's AEP? He was talking about it. He was making things happen. And if it wouldn't have been that I have met this gentleman, I've talked to him many times, know him, I'd have sat and said, ain't no way, okay? But it's true. He did 111 with no knowledge. Well, Joe, I need to learn all this stuff here, and, if I want to do an annuity, I need to learn all this stuff, and I just don't have the time. This guy's a hell of a final expense guy. He said, I need to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try my hardest. 111 apps. Jay, what's 111 times 300?
A lot.
Hold on a minute. I think that's, I'm going to have Jay figure out. Okay? 111 times 300. This is how much money he's going to make next month off of people that he talked to. He didn't know much about it. You have a book that you can go buy and tells you every single thing you need to do. It helps you. How much?
111 times 300?
Yes.
33,300.
33,300. $33,300 he made in January. Now, if he does no more business, and they all stay on the books for the rest of his life, every year he's going to make $33,300. and it goes up a little bit based on the renewals. Now, does that motivate you? Does that get your juices flowing to where you can sit and say, damn, Joe, what if I do just 20 of them? Because once you start it, you become a machine. All you do is talk about it because it's cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. In final expense, there's not much renewals. In terms, there's no renewals unless you do a return of premium. So let's talk about term. Have you thought about maybe doing mortgage protection? Talking about mortgage protection for another goal. Because every goal you have, you must talk about. You cannot be a secret agent. You have your home protected so in the event you were to pass away, your house is paid off so your loved ones are not left responsible or maybe having to be kicked out on the streets. Think about that. It's an emotional thing, and you've got the tools to help them out. Now you've got to help them decide which one they can afford based on their income. How do you do it? You gotta just practice. Years and years ago, before I got into the insurance business, a friend of mine was a stockbroker. And I said, I need to get a job. I'm not happy with what I'm doing now. I said, what about if I start working with you as a stockbroker and I just specialize in annuities? He says, okay. He says, well, let me see if there's anything available. And needless to say, there wasn't. I said, what do I have to learn? He said, Joe, the least you know, the better it is. Because the more you know, you're going to become too dangerous and you're going to end up messing things up. So what do you mean? He said, I'm going to give you things to gather the information for me. Him and I are going to do it together for me, and I will help you do it. You don't need to know all this stuff here. Annuities, you can do the same thing with us. Give me the information, we'll direct you how to do it. Medicare Advantage, get the information, I'll tell you how to do it. You need to know a little bit, but yet you can go down the book and it tells you exactly what you need to tell the client. So you don't have to be a rocket scientist, have to study 24 hours a day. What about if you start using different carriers in your portfolio? This is a huge goal here. Some of you like using carriers that do not have Social Security billing. Social Security billing is that if you write a carrier and the first or third falls on a Saturday or Sunday, a Social Security billing company will bill them on Friday when they get their money in. One that does not offer Social Security billing, money won't come out of their account until Tuesday. 99% of the time, the money's not going to be there. So what about if I tell you about just one carrier? I'm going to hit on with just one carrier today. We've got a lot. I'm going to hit on 3 of them. Hit on 3. Change my mind. I'm going crazy now. What about prosperity? Okay. Joe, what's wrong with prosperity? Prosperity's had this program out for years. I've talked about it for years. Now I want you to listen hard. You need more leads. You can't afford them. What about if you just specialize in just prosperity, provided the client fits for it? They got a guaranteed issue, totally different, okay? Somebody wants 57, wants 50, 60, 70,000, it's not the company for it, okay? Right, $25,000 issued and paid within quarter 1 all the way through quarter 4, okay? Quarter 1, you do it, they're going to give you a 10% bonus on your money. 10% bonus. So if you write $25,000, they're going to give you a check for $2,500. Unlimited. You write $3,500 within the January, February, and March, they're going to give you a check for $3,500 if you write $35,000 in annualized premiums. So now what they're doing is that they're doing it to where they're saying they want to earn more of your business. So now in quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4, the percentages keep going up. Quarter 2 is 12%. You want more information, you got to call me. 12% quarter 2. So think about if you were to do a mindset, I like these carriers, yet what can I do to offer my clients the exact same thing and make money on the back end? Underwrite is lenient. They've got a term product you can write that goes towards that $25,000. They got the simplified issue called the Vista program. They have a Prime 100. That's almost guaranteed issue. They accept a lot of things. $25,000, is that a lot of money? Yeah, but $2,500. Liberty Bankers, with quotas, you can make $25 an application. So these companies want your business. They're saying, here, sell my product, do what you're doing, and we're going to pay you on top of the commission. So it doesn't matter what commission you're making, these bonuses are on top. You say, damn, Joe, if I write that, I'm going to get this? The answer is yes. And Prosperity wants you so bad, they're going to increase it every quarter. Quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think quarter 4, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag, is 15%. 10, 12, 14, 15%. I don't know how more simple that I can make it. Now, Joe, I really don't know Prosperity. Learn it. Joe, I don't know about Medicare Advantage. Learn it. Joe, what's the story about mortgage protection? Learn it. Joe, what's the story about annuities? I don't know much about it. Learn it. Go out on the World Wide Web and learn about Medicare Advantage. Learn about annuities. Learn about the foundation of all these here. Think about it. If you can add more money to your income with the same lead that you're buying, isn't it kind of sweet, instead of paying whatever you're paying for a lead and not making a sale, yet going in there and tell the person, you sent this card in just recently, and I'm here to go over it with you. What's this about? The first thing I'm going to ask you, what's it about? And I don't remember talking about it. I don't remember doing this here. You want information either on a final expense program, something about your health insurance with Medicare. Maybe you wanted something to get more money on your savings account. You're not happy about what money you're getting. You've got 3 things I just said that you can talk about. 3 things. Or you'd like me to review your current policy. Or you want to talk about some insurance for your children or your grandkids. That's 5 of them you can talk about. So if they shoot you down the first 4, you got the 5th one. Think about it, guys. Let's get out of that comfort zone and let's get out of that safe zone and let's jump in the deep water where you got some sharks nibbling at you that are going to make you wiggle to make you do more things. Once you take that leap of faith to do this here and you start making more money, you're going to ask yourself, well, why didn't I do this before? You ever thought about becoming into management? You can bring on some agents under you. We'll be one happy family. We'll coach you, we'll guide you, mentor you on how to do it. It's not going to be easy. Nothing's easy. Nothing in this life is easy. And they say, well, Joe is getting tougher now than before. Well, I think it's always been tough. It's always been tough. It's all what's here. It depends on how much you want to do it. So I'm asking you, don't wait to a certain date, the first of the year or the February 1st, whatever. Make a decision to start it today. Okay? Make a decision to start it today. Change your life, and you will start making more money when you start taking advantage of the opportunities that we have for you. So with that said, guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. I'll probably talk to you before then, but be safe out there, and we love you guys. Bye-bye.